Welcome everybody, Dane Hughes here, Catalyst Personal Training. Thanks for tuning in. Got a few foods here on the table that I just wanted to go through with you that are pretty much fundamental staple foods that you want to eat if you're looking to gain muscle and just generally be healthy. The main points that I want to show you with these foods is that if you notice, besides the oats here, pretty much every food on this table has no form of advertising on it. It's basically just the food itself. And that's one of the main differences between the foods that you need and the foods that try to grab your attention for you to buy. So if you look at this, you've got a plain steak, no advertising, it's just the steak, but I still want to eat it. Broccoli, no advertising again. Bananas, no advertising. Just your plain eggs, no advertising. Chicken breasts, and then I've got a container there full of almonds, again, no advertising. So all the foods generally that are best for you to eat and that are best for your body are as is, that they don't really need any advertising. Okay, so whereas if you take, besides obviously something like your oats, that the companies need to get out there, but if you take things like, you know, your burgers and your pizzas and your Subways and your Sizzlers and all those kinds of things, they really have to draw you in. They really have to grab your attention because the body doesn't really need or want that style of food. So you've got to make the difference, determine the difference between the food that doesn't need your attention but is good for you and the food that is just desperately trying to grab your attention because the companies that are pushing it want you to buy it because obviously they want your money, but they're not really that concerned about your health. So generally, if it's not advertised heavily, it's generally, if it is as is, like these foods are here, they're generally good for you. But if they're begging for you to buy it, generally they're not that good for you. So, so like I said, eggs, chicken, good forms of carbohydrates like your bananas and your oats, really quality forms of protein like your steak, chicken breast, your eggs have got a good source of protein and fats in it as well. Same with your almonds, things like that, guys. So if you want to be healthy, try to go for the foods that don't beg for your attention through their advertising. If it's got heaps and heaps of advertising behind it to try and grab your attention, generally speaking, those foods are really bad for you, especially over a long period of time. They might be okay for you every once in a while, but if you're going to make them the foundation of your diet, you can expect to have some negative results over a long period of time, or even a short period of time. So, you know, 3 to 6 months. Whereas if this sort of food, eaten regularly, will keep you healthy. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.